Thanksgiving means to me it's a time to slow down, to appreciate what we have, even the small things in life, family, friends, if we have shelter over our head, food, whatever it might be, but really just to slow down and appreciate what we have.
Thanksgiving is one of those just days where it's all about family. Family, friends, the people that we really truly love and care about and want them to be around us. It's all about the giving back, the sharing, and just the coming together.
And what is your favorite meal on Thanksgiving?
I'm very partial to the vegetables. I love my mashed potatoes.
What's your prediction for the Powder Puff game?
I really think the senior girls might have this one. I don't know. I haven't really seen any of the practices, but I think I'm rooting for the seniors. I think they got it.
And can you gobble like a turkey?
Gobble, gobble.
It means being thankful for all the things that you have and celebrating that with your friends or family.
Okay, and what's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
A turkey. Turkey's the best. Deep fried turkey.
All right, what's your prediction for the Powder Puff game?
It's going to be a 0-0 draw. No winner.
All right, and give me your best turkey noise.
Probably an opportunity to go home to New York, where I'm from, see my family, extended family, my wife's family, and take a break from school, refresh a little bit, and get fat.
And what do you do on Thanksgiving?
It's just pretty much traditional early meal, probably like 2 or 3. Help or don't help whoever's in the kitchen, depending on whether or not they're grouchy. Watch the kids behave and misbehave, go outside, get a little bit of exercise to try to work up an appetite. And when I'm home early enough, we usually do a 5K before the meal in the morning with everybody, just so you're hungry enough.
Thanksgiving means a lot to me. It's a lot about family and friends and coming together and sharing in wonderful festivities. And it's also about Medford Malden here at the high school. It's about Medford prevailing over the Golden Tornadoes. Powder Puff football game is going to be a no-brainer from my perspective. The reason why is because I'm the assistant principal for the senior class. I have to go, unfortunately, with the seniors this year. And I'm predicting, I hear the spread is about 7 points. I'm actually going to say it's going to be a 14-point victory by my senior class.
To me, Thanksgiving means spending time with your family and loved ones.
And what do you do on Thanksgiving?
Usually I go to my high school's football game, then I go to my aunt and uncle's house to spend time with my family and have dinner.
So to me, Thanksgiving is a time to be with family, to think about your life and reflect on the world and be grateful for the things that we have.
And what do you do on Thanksgiving?
Usually it's spend time with my family. This year, some family from out of town is coming to us, and we're going to share a meal together.
I always enjoy starting my day going to the Malden Medford football game, usually with my oldest son. And even though I'm from Malden, I always cheer on Medford. And then after that, I go over to eat dinner at my uncle's house in Reading.
And what does Thanksgiving mean to you?
Thanksgiving for me is all about family. I enjoy spending time with my wife and my 3 children, but also our extended family. So my aunts, uncles, cousins, my sister, my mom and dad, my nephew, just everybody getting together and having a good family day.
And could you do your best turkey impression for us?
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Today we're interviewing Mr. Millen for Teacher of the Week.
Can you tell us how you got into sports?
I have 2 older brothers. Like any little sibling, you just want to be better than your older siblings, right? And I grew up in a farming area, but there were lots of kids around, so we played every sport. There was really nothing else to do in summer, and we just played one sport after another.
And today, what does your daily schedule look like with all the sports that you do?
So I played all 4 years of high school football. Then I also played soccer. And in the winter, I wrestled. I was never very good at wrestling, but in my area, you sort of have to wrestle. I decided I wanted to go play soccer, and that's what I did. I played for Connecticut College.
So how did you get into high endurance sports?
Graduated college, and I came to Boston. I joined a soccer team called Cambridge City. And I would play soccer pretty much every day after work. I would play pretty much 6 days a week. They were a great group of guys, and we had so much fun. So I ended up joining a triathlon team. I don't know, I sort of picked it up and I sort of met some people in the premier triathlon team in New England, really, of the country. It's called Team Psycho. And I joined them, and oh my God, it was, the training with them was, we'd meet at Walden Pond and just zoom across. I mean, just fly across. Then we get on our bikes, and, if we didn't average 24 miles an hour, they were like, all right, let's add another 10 miles on. And I'd be like, no. That was probably the peak of my physical fitness. It was in my mid to late 20s. And then what happened? In the winter, I couldn't train much, because a lot of those things you can't do outside. So I picked up cross-country skiing as a way of being fit, because somebody on Team Psycho was a skier. And then that sort of took over my life. So if you ask me today, like, what is your number one sport? It's by far skiing. It's cross-country skiing. Today, I'm a coach of a team called Cambridge Sports Union, and we are the second best ski team for high school students in the country. And we train with the kids 6 days a week.
We understand that Lyme disease has been like an obstacle in your life in sports. Can you explain how you're overcoming it or planning on overcoming it?
Yeah, Lyme disease has just been a disaster. We didn't know a lot about it when it happened. 2 years ago, I was actually winning Western New Hampshire Trail Race Series. I was running great. I went to Montreal. I was training in a pool. I got out of the pool, and there's this little thing on my leg, and I rubbed it, and it fell off. I'm like, what is that little thing? It was really small, like the size of a poppy seed. And I took I think it was a popsicle stick, and I poked it, and blood came out. And I'm like, ooh. Even though it was real small, I was like, that's not good. That's not good. It was the outside of my ankle, so I didn't see it. And then I actually had to ask a woman for reading glasses. And I took a look, and sure enough, I could tell it was a tick. I was about to do, in a week, a big swim race in Vermont. And I should have got on antibiotics, and I didn't. And I got, full-blown Lyme disease. The problem is it went in parts of my body, my knee and my right hip, and it caused major atrophy, so the weakening of the muscles. So I had to stop running. I really haven't run competitively since. I've done a couple things, but not much. And, I'm going to work out in the gym this afternoon, really trying to strengthen those muscles again. It's still impacted 2 years later. It's really changed my life. It changed who I am and how I identify myself. I'm coming back, but I'll never be what I was. I was still able to swim, and I went from a good swimmer to a very good swimmer. I went back to rock climbing because I could do that. So I went back to some sports that I did in my 20s. Yeah, it did alter who I am.
So how do you balance sports with other aspects of your life, like teaching?
When I first came to Medford to teach, I was the varsity soccer coach at Arlington, and I used to train with the kids. And to be honest, I was in much better shape than them, and they didn't like that. So they worked really hard to get in as good shape as I am. And we were always the strongest team out in the soccer pitch. And we did very well. We were a very good soccer team. It just became a job that went from 7 in the morning to 10 at night. And unfortunately, I had to leave that. And that was a big loss. I really enjoyed just coaching soccer and training with kids. That was so much fun. Getting Lyme disease made me get this realization. To be a really good athlete, you're also very, very self-focused. It's all about you. When I was inside that, and all I would think about, even when I was training, I'd be thinking about my next training session. The outside looking in, now I'm on the outside. I'm not going to win the races I used to. And plus, I'm much older, right? I've begun to look at that as not really attractive. Like, some of my best friends I still hang out with, train like crazy, but it's always all about them. It's very self-focused. But in the end, I think I'm actually a better person now. Trying to get a little bit more balance. I still want to be healthy. I try to take care of my body, but I don't necessarily need to win. It doesn't need to be all about me.
And do you have any future goals for yourself?
One of my most exciting things is I host a very competitive ski race Tuesday nights at where I work. I've had a job for, 30 years at Weston Ski Track, and it's very fast. And I was always one of the big three. With my training partner, John and Frank. The last 2 years, I haven't been part of what is called the Big Three. I'm hoping I can get back there. I can't be 1 or 2 any longer, but can I be third? Maybe. I've taken on swim racing, open water swim racing, and I like it. It's got a very scary kind of aspect to it that I sort of get a thrill with. it gives me a little bit of adrenaline rush. So I hope to do some of those things. Maybe when I retire, go rock climb some other parts of the world. And be healthy. I do more yoga. I go with my spouse. My spouse and I do things together now. We do yoga, we do broga together. We go on bicycle rides together. We go kayaking together. So just stay healthy and happy too.
This is my neighbor. We're here to talk about Thanksgiving. What's your favorite Thanksgiving?
When's Thanksgiving?
What's your favorite Thanksgiving?
Oh, Thanksgiving.
Yeah, cool, thank you. Hello. What is your favorite kind of bird and is it the turkey?
Matt, leave people alone. Oh my god. I don't even know.
Thank you, ma'am.
What is this?
I got one. Excuse me.
Okay.
It's okay, it's fine, it's fine. What's your favorite Thanksgiving?
Christmas.
Thank you. Come on. Come on, we gotta go. Come on. We don't have time. Come on. Okay. Serious question for you. This is for national TV. Who is going to win the Powder Puff game?
Seniors.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's
I'm
This is
coaching.
a good man. I'm coaching, so we're winning.
Really?
I'm coaching, so we're winning.
Oh, good for you. What are you doing? Homework right now? Well, let's get a zoom in on the screen really quick. I love the library. Don't you love the library for doing academic things in academic nature? Was this for stats?
I guess.
Legit. Cool. D-Mace. Hi, who are you?
What's up? I'm just a guy.
like I'm alive again.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking a find, I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride and shit. I'm heard you die twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend, it's Exodus, searching for euphoria, trudging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring us. Got 20,000 deep up in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head. Whoa.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, not gonna forget. I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger. That don't kill me, can only make us stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask, cause I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness, cause right now that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ape, especially in my pastel on my page. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6 and take this, haters. That don't kill me, can only make me strong.
Julian, what can you tell us about this day?
Well, it's the Amazing Fells race. There's a fun run for little kids. There's a 10K and there's a 5K. It's going to be great. There's a lot of people here, as you can see behind us, and everyone here is enjoying themselves.
Take your last shot, you know you're gonna hit it. Something's in the air, something's in the air. Whoa. Something big, I feel it happening out of my control. Pushing, pulling, any.
What got you guys involved or wanted you to come out today for this race?
I already do a lot with Nick Tower, who does a lot with students of the Fells from Medford High. And also I love running, I love the trails, I love the Fells, so.
Same for me, I really enjoy the Fells, so thought this would be a great race.
Yeah, we all go to Tufts University, so it's right down the street, so it's really important to like support the community that we're like right next to and just to get to know folks here.
Yeah, we're here, me and Alex are running a 10K, and also all three of us are helping volunteer. Gonna break it down, it seems like a really cool race.